From the highest point of the forest, a female black-and-chestnut eagle observes its surroundings. She and her partner have chosen the Olinguito forest at the natural reserve Mesenia-Paramillo to build their nest. With her characteristic call, she sends a message to her partner and to the other inhabitants of her kingdom. The female has built a nest 150 feet high at the top of a forest tree known in the region as Barcino. For a couple of months, the male has brought her dry branches that she has carefully placed to create a large structure. In mid-December 2018, the female has been observed lying continuously on the nest, indicating that she must have laid an egg. While the female is dedicated to brooding chores, the male brings her food. On January the 12th, 2019, a different behavior is observed in the male and female, which leads us to assume the egg has hatched. It is imperative to find a place from where we can film, for the first time, the newborn chick of this species being fed. The park rangers Osman Lopez and Jorge Jaramillo managed to climb a tree that allows them to have a better view of the nest, although the distance is greater than expected. On January the 16th, they achieve their goal, seeing the chick for the first time and filming the mother feeding the young parts of the leg of a sickle-winged guan. This is very important and we're extremely pleased. We wanted to confirm that the eagle was not hunting poultry that are found in the houses of the peasants in the surrounding areas. In the past, this occurrence had been reported, which caused animosity against this species on the part of the locals. Fortunately, the forests protected by the Hummingbird Conservancy now have a good population of guans, pigeons, tinamou, and other wild birds that the eagle can hunt for its subsistence. It is also possible to witness that the nest's bed is covered with large green leaves that have been placed to support the little one, as well as covering the fresh meat of the prey they hunt. During this early stage, the mother feeds small pieces to the hungry chick, though at times she wants to eat larger portions. Nothing is wasted, and the mother also takes a good bite. Throughout these first weeks of life, the adults always arrive between 9:30 and 10:30 in the morning to feed the nestlings. The black-and-chestnut eagle hunts its prey mainly inside the forest. With her high auditory perception and sharp vision, she can perceive the slightest of sounds and movements. Jorge and Osman must remain alert during filming, as carelessness can cause an attack from behind like the one just captured. Although their prey are mainly birds, this family of night monkeys which lives near the nest must be alert to the surrounding danger, since it is known that the black-and-chestnut eagle also feeds on mammals such as squirrels, opossums, coatis, and arboreal porcupines. Our chick is almost a month old, and the pointed primary feathers are noticeable on her wings. She has already gained enough balance and strength in her legs, which allows her to approach the abyss and expel the feces away from the nest. Seven days later, one can see all the primary feathers growing and the appearance of the secondary ones. Airborne diptera mainly flies, incessantly hover above the head of the small eaglet. During this time, she spends more hours alone in the nest, and the visits of the parents take place in the afternoon. The mother comes to visit the nest to accompany its young, while carefully observing there are no dangers about. She takes advantage of the sunny afternoon, preening her plumage while the offspring watches closely. Suddenly, something catches her attention and she decides to take flight. Meanwhile, a bat falcon has hunted a bird and is about to devour it. A pair of these hawks shows great animosity towards the eagles when they fly close to their territory. At 6 weeks of age, the young eaglet has nicely feathered wings and great development of the wing coverts. Spreading her wings, she demands to be fed by her mother. As the main course, she has to offer a large piece of breast of another sickle-winged guan she has hunted. During the making of this documentary, it was observed that the most common prey fed to the juvenile were the sickle-winged guan, the Colombian chachalaca, the ruddy pigeon, and other birds such as the russet-backed oropendula, the great thrush and the glassy-back thrush. On one occasion, the female was seen bringing a snake, but the species could not be determined. In addition, during a direct inspection of the nest, mammalian remains were found, which included a pair of skulls of arboreal porcupines. Already the eaglet is capable of devouring large pieces that, although sometimes they seem excessive, she manages to swallow and fill her crop. At 10 weeks of age, our juvenile eagle wears a new suit and has completely changed her plumage. The parents already bring fresh prey to the nest so that she can pluck and devour without help. Other birds already attract her attention. In this case, a group of green jays flying close to the nest, with their loud shrill disturbing her tranquility. An adult male of the black-and-chestnut eagle measures about 2 feet in length, and the female up to 2.5 feet, with a wingspan of more than 5 feet. Due to its size, we believe that this specimen is a female. On April the 8th, about 3 months after birth, the young eagle beats her wings forcefully and is ready to defy gravity. During the first flight, her parents accompany her, one on each side, and take her to an unknown place. The next day, she is back. It seems she's not yet ready to leave the safety of the nest. During the rest of the month and throughout the month of May, the young eagle remains near the nest. She performs short flights and strengthens her flying skills. Every day her parents come around to check on her, sometimes bringing food, but they do give her space to develop her independence. She will depend on them until she is about 7 months old, and it will take 4 years to develop her adult plumage.